Today I want to accomplish three things by talking to you all today. First and foremost, I got to personally thank all of you, the students, my colleagues on the board, all the members of the USC family, faculty, and of the state of South Carolina for their encouragement, your kind sentiments, and your support. I want to reaffirm my love for University of South Carolina. I want to reaffirm my love for the University of South Carolina and my support for the University of South Carolina and for the state of South Carolina. And then I want to share a few thoughts about a shared obligation to move this institution forward for not ourselves, but for generations to come. While I quickly admit to enjoying the occasional opportunity to talk about the wonder of me, this is not about Darla Moore. This is not about me. I'm dedicated to serving this state and this university as a citizen and a very proud alumni. And while I'm privileged to have the opportunity to engage in philanthropy, this is also not about money. By your reaction, yours, I mean you, the students and the people in South Carolina, by your reaction, you have ignited what I believe is a collective consciousness of this state to an issue that is far more fundamental to the state's future than any other challenge that we face.
Governor said she wanted to place Tommy Cofield on the board because she wanted a fresh set of eyes. Do you know where you and Mr. Cofield might differentiate in your opinion on where South Carolina should go?
You know, I don't know, and I don't even think about things like that. What I think about is I'm all about excellence. I'm all about being the absolute best we can be. And I focus on that ever since I came back to South Carolina. It's motivated my philanthropy, my time, the use of my resources, and I think that should be the push for all of us. But I don't think about the differences. I think about what is my single focus and my single mission in life. And I appreciate the question, but I really am all about us being the absolute best we can be.
The question I asked her was, how can South Carolina change and what improvements need to be made in order to keep the talent of students that come to USC, to come to Clemson, to universities in the state? What can we do to keep them here?
And how do you feel about Darla's response to that question?
That was the response I expected she would give. It makes the most sense. People are going to go where the jobs are. So if there are no jobs here, no one's going to stay. So I think that her donation to build that aerospace center will help tremendously in hopefully that field and just keep talent in the state so they can see that we're making changes.
Are you surprised by the donation or by anything that she said today?
I was not expecting the donation, but at the same time I'm not surprised. She's a pioneer for higher education, and this is so clearly her passion that it doesn't make sense. It's surprising, but it's not at the same time.
Yeah. It brought me to tears, to be honest, that she had brought that donation to us, and I'm really glad that she's still on board with the university. I wanted to hear a statement from her, so everything she said was amazing. She's an amazing person. We as student government, we will try to coordinate with her and try to work with her a little bit more with Joe, Katie, and I.
I was definitely surprised by her generous donation to the university. I think that's great. I think the tone of her speech, just the way everything she said, was very classy. The way it came off, it was very respectful. But at the same time, it was very firm in her stance. I think she handled it amazingly well, better than I think many of us could have handled being in this kind of position. And I think she said exactly what she needed to say to make the statement that she wanted to make.
How do you think USC can continue a relationship with Ms. Moore even without her being on the Board of Trustees?
Well, it's like Ms. Moore said, it's not whether you're not a member of the Board of Trustees, it's how committed you are to this university. As long as you share the same vision as advancing the university and really kind of bringing, really progressing the university in a positive direction.